So hello everyone, today we are going to start our new topic, that is NST and CST. So NST stands for non-stress test. This is a type of physical exam method that usually starts from 30-week of gestation period. This is a type of non-invasive test. The name itself suggests non-stress test, that means it's a non-invasive test. In NST we are assessing fetal well-being during fetal movement. इसमें क्या होगा, जो कार्डियो टोकोमीटर होगा वो मदर के एब्डोमेन पे अप्लाई किया जाता है। आपने देखा होगा एक मशीन होती है जो फीटल हार्ट रेट को असेस करती है और मदर के एब्डोमेन पर 2 पैचेस लगाए जाते हैं। तो इसका जो ड्यूरेशन रहता है वो 20 मिनट्स का रहता है। तो 20 मिनट्स का हम असेसमेंट करते हैं फीटल की हार्ट रेट को चेक करने के लिए। उसके बाद हमें पता चलता है कि एनएसटी में जो रिजल्ट आता है उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम फर्दर एनालिसिस करते हैं। If the NST is normal or reactive negative, that means there is a 2-time acceleration of fetal heart rate by 15 beats per minute from the baseline in 15 minutes for 15 seconds. That means the NST is normal. The fetus is well-being. Now the second is abnormal, non-reactive and positive stands for fetus is not well-being or fetus well-being is not reassured. We have checked the NST. It's abnormal. It's non-reactive. That is positive. So our next step is going for CST or further management, because we have to ensure the fetus is well-being or not. In abnormal NST, we are checking for 40 minutes, or if it's normal only, then the 20 minutes assessment is enough. Next, we are going to discuss CST, that stands for contraction stress test. Basically, it's type of oxytocin stress test, or it's invasive type of test. इसमें डबल सेट ओटी में हम यूजुअली ये परफॉर्म करते हैं, क्योंकि ओटी में हम मदर को लेके जाएंगे और मदर को ऑक्सीटोसिन एडमिनिस्टर करेंगे। तो ऑक्सीटोसिन जैसे ही एडमिनिस्टर होगा, देयर विल बी यूट्रस कॉन्ट्रैक्शन, और यूट्राइन कॉन्ट्रैक्शन के अगेंस्ट वी आर गोइंग टू असेस फीटल हार्ट रेट। सो दिस इज द नॉर्मल सीएसटी, दैट इज 2 acceleration that is increased by 15 beats per minute from baseline within 15 minutes of duration, that lasting for 15 seconds in a 20-minute of CST. That is normal CST. Now, if there is a abnormal condition, or if we find out there is no acceleration, that means fetus is not well-being. In that CST pattern, we can check fetal heart rate against a uterine contraction. So there could be 3 possibilities of deceleration. Now, this in abnormal CST, the first pattern is early deceleration. So early deceleration क्या होता है कि जब मैटरनल पेल्विस में जब नॉर्मल डिलीवरी टाइम फीटल हेड कंप्रेस होता है, that time वेगस नर्व is stimulated, that leads deceleration. That means that time fetal heart rate is decreased. So this is the normal only. There is no complication. इसमें हमें क्या देखने को मिलेगा, जब भी contraction induce होगा, that time in the peak of contraction the fetal heart rate is decreased. That means the peak of the contraction leads the peak of the deceleration. The 2-point sinking. That means the 2-point sinking phenomena is known as nadir. So in the early deceleration there will be nadir positive. Got it? So fetal heart rate is decreased, but not less than 100 beats per minute. So this is the phenomena of early deceleration. Next is late deceleration. In the late deceleration, the fetal heart rate is decreased. The fetal heart rate is decelerated due to uteroplacental insufficiency. The placenta is not supplying enough to fetus. That's why the fetal heart rate is decreased. Or during the time of the uterus contraction, we need more supply. So it's indicating, like late deceleration indicating the uterus placental insufficiency. In that case, we have to terminate pregnancy, or we should provide oxygen support to mother. So there is a graph of late deceleration. So at the peak of the uterus contraction, the fetal heart rate is decreased after the contraction. That means there will be lag phase. The nadir is not positive here, nadir will be negative, because at the peak of the contraction, the fetal heart rate is not decreasing. The fetal heart rate is decreasing after some seconds or some minutes of the uterine contraction. So there will be lag in fetal heart rate and contraction period. There is a lag in the graph, or the lag phase present in that graph. That means the lag is positive and the nadir is negative. Now in the variable deceleration, the fetal heart rate is decreased due to umbilical cord compression. The variable deceleration means fetal heart rate is decelerated irrespective of the contraction. Our first management is that to provide left lateral position to mother to relieve the compression from the umbilical cord. So this is the first management. Now the second is to provide open support to mother. I hope it's clear. So follow for next part. If you found any confusion, you can comment. Thank you so much for watching this video.